Hello, users, and welcome back to the War on Christmas. So I've done a little bit of research. I've done just a teensy, like, I just looked on the internet. And I don't think I need to do anything with that little chess puzzle. I'm pretty sure it's just something that's not required. So I'm gonna hope that that's the case. When I say I did research, what I mean is I just like looked through a bunch of speedrun videos. So I think I've got some strategies that can back me up.
Another one!
Another one! I don't know what feeding the computer means, but I guess I'll be trying that. Oh, I've got 109 now. Okay, so I need to get back over on this side, which is going to be a little, you know? If you've seen yesterday's edition of the War on Christmas, you know that Christmas and myself are currently, we're in a hot war right now. This is not any sort of laughing matter. Oh, I went to the wrong side. I went to the wrong side. Okay. Okay, this is, okay. I was just testing my skills. I got it first try. It was just a little test, you know?
Ouch! It's unbearable!
It's unbearable! Just a little test. I have to make sure that my bona fides are properly bona fide. Because, you know, it's one of those things where I just have to prove myself. Without proving myself, then who am I? Am I even human? I can still make it. I can still make it. I can still make it. I made it. See? That's what I'm talking about. That's how it is. That's how it's done. That's how it always will be done. And I did it. It's been done. Alright. So, now we are going to go harass this innocent individual. So, I've got to... I don't really know how this works, but what I've got to do, I think, is I've got to use the jet spring, or the rocket spring, to go across there. I think. This is what I've seen in my referencing of what I've referred to. I don't know what's happening. So keep that in mind. I'm really confused right now. Yeah? Huh?
Ouch! It's unbearable!
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So again, I don't really know what's happening. It seems to be random as to when it shoots. Yeah, I have no idea what this is. All I know is I'm supposed to get over there somehow. Can I bark at this fucker?
Go, Max!
Alright, I will figure this out. See, if I rocket spring from the very edge, I will make it. But I don't know if that's possible. I don't know why that thing is there. I just fucking touched it, I think. It's unbearable! Yeah, I really have no idea what this is about. And it's not even jumping when I press X. That's one of the worst parts about this. Yeah, I have no idea what the fuck. It said I can feed parts to the computer. Am I supposed to find some computer? I don't know. I'm gonna fuck around. Clearly there's something I'm missing. Clearly. I don't think that's possible. I literally saw a video of someone doing it, but clearly they were on a different version of the game, so that's the only thing I can go off of. Presuming that they were cheating. That's all I got. Because clearly, you've seen it.
It's unbearable!
See? Grinch is backing me up here. Clearly, there's something wrong. There's some sort of shenanigans going on, so. I'm gonna go back to this other side. See if there's anything I missed over there. I gotta prove my worth again. Let's see if I can pull this off. Alright. Okay. So I can feed parts to the computer. Is this a computer? Is this a... I can feed parts to the computer. What does that mean? Oh, what is that? Feeding the computer with... What does that mean? Feeding the computer? What the fuck? The problem is that this game was made in 2000. And in 2000, computer was a different word. Like in the year 2000, when people say computer, right, they mean like a toaster is a fucking computer to these stupid motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Like, so I don't know what feed the computer means. I have no idea what that means. Feed the computer. Like, is that a computer? That could be a computer. It looks like a television to me, but it could be a computer. Like, that's the thing. You just don't know. There is literally no way of knowing what a computer is and what a computer isn't. I am fucking lost. I might just have to figure out how to do that without getting shot. Because clearly there's no such thing as a computer. That would be... obvious at this point. I hope. Is that obvious? Maybe. I assume. I'm relatively certain that there is some obviousness that there is no such computer device on this level. Feed the computer. Like, I don't even... What does that mean? Feed the computer? I'm trying to process these words in my head, but they don't mean what they mean. Like, my version of English does not compute with the version of English that the developers are using. It's like we're using different dictionaries here. Feed the computer. What the fuck does that even begin to mean?
Go, Max!
Can I do something with these? Yeah, there's something you can do there with the rats, but I don't think I need to. Feed the computer. Feed... Is this the computer? Is this the computer? Feed the computer. I have to feed the... Like, say it with me, everyone. Feed the computer. Is that the computer? Okay, so maybe when I first enter the area, it starts a little, it takes a little bit longer. That's possible. So if I can just load the area, rocket spring immediately, that might work. Feed the computer. That did not work. Ow! That's such a good fucking cutscene, though, I have to say. I wonder if it's possible without the rocket spring. Like, if I can just abuse that. Oh. Holy shit. Okay. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Hold the fucking phone. It shoots at me. Okay. Hold the fucking phone. We got this. We got this. This is doable. This is totally, without a doubt, doable. Just kidding.
Ouch! It's unbearable!
This is not doable. Alright, this is doable. Okay, so it's just basically relying on RNG with if the game drops frames and decides to nullify your input. Because I pressed X there. It should have done the booty bounce, but it didn't, you know? So it's just gotta rely on good luck. Okay. Maybe it can only shoot me when I'm on the mattress. I really wish I knew what feed the computer meant. Like, because I'm pretty sure that's how you get rid of this thing. It's just that feed the computer doesn't mean anything in the English language. Maybe it means something in the Who language. That's possible. It is a conceivable conceivability that that is a thing. But in English, that doesn't really mean anything. Feed the computer. Feed. I have to feed the computer. I just, those words just, they don't mean anything. Feed the computer. Feed the computer.
Ouch! It's unbearable!
Grinch, if you're not gonna fucking do anything about this, then you can shut up. Again, it's just RNG. Like, I'm mashing it this game runs at like 6 frames per second, so I'm mashing it at least 6 times a second. I'm probably doing like maybe 30 times a second with the X button mashes, but you just gotta hope you're lucky. Let's do this. Feed the computer.
Ouch!
Feed the computer with robot parts. I'm trying to process this information because I just don't know what that means. Feed the computer with robot parts.
Ouch! It's unbearable!
Feed the computer. There we go. That thing fucking interrupts me in midair.
Ow!
Can I shoot that mattress from all the way over here? Let me see if I can use the stick for this. Oh, the stick is... I want to say the stick is even worse, but it's like a different kind of bad. Okay, well, at least got it with the stick. Okay. So the thing is, it's double-pronged RNG. You have to hope that when you press X at the very edge, that it works, and then you have to hope that when you press X in midair, it works. Again, just double-pronged RNG. So it's like 50% of 50%.
Ouch!
50% of 50%. Come on, dice roll. Let's see if I can roll these dice.
Ow!
50% of 50%. We got this. Every single jump. It's like you have to roll like double sixes in Monopoly, but like 5 turns in a row. Failed that one. Got a 6 and a 5. Can't do a 6 and a 5. You gotta do a 6 and a 6. And so, okay, so you gotta roll the 2 6s while you've got like 3 industrial strength fans going on. So like that will probably interfere at least slightly. Very interesting. So even if you do get the double 6, like, you know, even if you were to throw the die, or the dice rather, and they would have landed on the 6, the fans are going to interfere. Because they're industrial strength, they're just going to throw them around the fucking room. And then you have to, like, after the fact, so you have to compensate. You know, it's like, you know what I mean? You understand what I mean? It's like shooting a bow and arrow, but like on a windy day. But it's doable. I mean, I guess the only other option is to solve the riddle, which is feed the computer. Feed the computer with the robot parts. And that's clearly, that's not going to happen, because I'm an English speaker. I speak English. I don't speak, I don't know, French or Spanish or whatever that is, or Italian. Something. It's not English, but it's something. Whatever that something is, I just don't know what that is. Feed the computer with robot. I don't know what that is.
Ouch! It's unbearable!
It's unbearable! I mean, again, it's just grinding RNG. Feel free to watch the video on 2 times speed, or like skip ahead until I get the RNG. Almost. Almost got the RNG. Again, 6 and a 5, not good enough. 6 and a 5 is not good enough. It's like when you like throw the die down, and like it's like on the edge of the Monopoly board, right? And if it would have just like fell down the ridge, you know, onto the table, it might have plopped from the 5 to the 6, you know, but it didn't. Bad camera there. It's like if I threw the dice when I wasn't even looking. Terrible, terrible, terrible.
Ouch!
Unlucky.
Ouch!
This is a little.
Ouch! Ouch! It's unbearable!
The war on Christmas. I mean, no one said it would be easy. I will say that much. Nobody said it would be easy. That is, I mean, if you're fighting against thousands of years of tradition, you can't just do it in one fell swoop. It's gonna take a while. It's gonna be a hard-fought battle. Again, 6 and a 5 isn't gonna cut it. Gotta get the 6 and 6. Got the 5, but 5's no good. 5 is no good. Now, it would be funny if I got the electrical thing and then landed on the mattress. That would be pretty funny. Feed the computer with robot parts. Feed the computer with robot parts. Feed the computer with robot parts. Again, got the 6. But then the second die was a 5. Nothing you can really do about it. It's just RNG.
It's unbearable!
It is unbearable. I will have to agree with my good friend the Grinch here.
Ouch!
That was bullshit. Again, that's what happens when you land it's on the ridge of the board, and it just falls over to the 5 side, and not the 6 side. Feed the computer with robot parts. I'm just gonna, like, that's what it says, right? Like, I'm not paraphrasing here. Feed the computer with robot parts. Feed the computer with robot parts. I have to feed the computer with robot parts. Unlucky. So now that we've got the industrial fans on, it's also like you're playing with like a 6-year-old, and the 6-year-old is just like doing this because they're like 6 years old. So they're just like doing this randomly while you're trying to throw the dice. And then sometimes, like when they flail, they just hit the dice like out of midair. Feed the computer with robot parts. Feed the computer with robot parts. Again, unlucky lag. Feed the computer with robot parts. Fuck! RNG! God damn it, 6-year-old. Stop fucking flailing. Feed the computer with robot parts? What the fuck? I've been saying that for like 15 minutes straight, and I still don't know what it means. I still don't know what it means. Feed the computer with robot parts? What the flying motherfuck does that mean? Feed the computer with robot parts? Jesus. I have to feed the computer with robot parts? Feed the computer?
Ouch! It's unbearable!
Like, if there were a computer on the level, it would make sense, right? But there is none. So it has to be like, is the computer like the crane that drops the fucking anvil? Is that the computer? You know what I mean? Like, I have to like try to identify what this could possibly be in like a foreign language. Feed the computer with robot parts? Feed the computer with robot parts? Unlucky. Feed the computer with robot parts? Feed the computer with robot parts? I have to feed the computer with robot parts? Feed the computer?
Ouch! It's unbearable!